Hello, truth seekers. Lawrence here, and welcome to Easy Enlightenment. So, here's a question for you if you are associated with the meditation practice, or if you're thinking to align with the meditation practice. Question is, what are you expecting from the practice? What is that you're looking for? Are you looking for the relaxation of the body? Or are you looking for the relaxation of the mind, the calmness of the mind? Are you looking to be focused, able to concentrate? Are you looking to align with the divine? Are you looking for the truth? Are you looking to 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 anchor in oneself so you can be part of the world? What is that you're looking for? The specific result. Now, think about it. Take a moment and be clear in your practice. Now, whatever goal you have in your meditation, your goal can come alive. You can make that happen. If you want to see the calmness of the body, you can get that result. Just concentrate on yourself, do any technique, apply any techniques, and you can, you know, eventually feel the calmness of the body. You just have to be aware of yourself and calm yourself. Same thing to able to calmness of the mind, to calm the mind. Same thing, use a technique or just witness the mind. Eventually you will settle the mind. If you want to be creative, you can do that as well. That the creativity is about coloring of the consciousness, or imagining and organizing the mind. You can get that result, no problem. Whatever result you're looking for, again, you can make it happen. But there's a difference between true freedom and momentary freedom. The calmness of the body, calmness of the mind, to pull out the connecting dots in your meditation, to be creative, using meditation to connect with the world, they are all momentary. They are all momentary. You can make that happen. It comes and go. And you just have to keep doing it pretty much. But that is not true freedom. That is not freedom from the mind. That is engaging with the mind. And then there is the absolute freedom from the mind. And also that can happen, that is possible for you, by you. You just have to do the right thing to get there. And the true freedom is about turning the awareness back to yourself and decluttering, peeling the mind away to see what is real underneath the mind. And that is the inner freedom. And that when you seek inner freedom, the inner freedom also makes you be free in the outer world. Because searching for the inner freedom makes you understand what is world, what is mind. And when you understand those layers, then you can be part of the world without conflict, without drama. It's all possible. So whether you're looking inner freedom, outer freedom, both results are possible. Uh, you just have to know, what's the difference between those inward meditation and outward meditation. That's that, guys. Okay. Now here, if you're seeking for the true freedom, if you're seeking for the true freedom, you want to dissolve the inner conflict and fear. Now, as I mentioned, it's about decluttering, deconstructing the mind. Mind is the source of all drama. Associating with the mind, identifying with the mind itself is the ego identification. Now, here's something that is happening that people don't realize, and people keep doing it. And for me, that kind of approach is like hitting your head against the wall to bring the wall down. But the wall is made of concrete. The more you hit the head on the wall, you're just gonna crack your skull, and eventually, what's gonna happen? You wanna limit yourself. So that's happening in the meditation. So what's happening in the meditation is people are trying to penetrate consciousness. Yeah, people are sitting in a meditation and focused inwardly to penetrate consciousness, not realizing that you can come to see the nature of the consciousness, but you cannot penetrate the consciousness. You cannot go further than consciousness. Coming to see the nature of the consciousness is the end of the spiritual journey. And people don't realize that. And you are the consciousness. Your nature is consciousness, and the nature of the consciousness is empty. Conscious and empty. Empty. People don't realize, skip this reference, empty. Buddhism, Taoism have got this reference. Emptying yourself is to get to know, to see your true self. But focusing in a way that applying technique, holding the technique, and hoping the technique is going to help penetrate oneself to that unknown is simply an illusion, is simply a hopeless hope. It just ego has taken the driver's seat in the meditation and taking you everywhere. Everywhere except to see the truth. So, if you are doing that, stop controlling your body, controlling the mind with the techniques. Techniques are just there to anchor yourself, to invite stability, to anchor your awareness in you. That's that's the purpose of any meditation, to anchor you, to settle you. So once you settle, what's the next step? Now the crucial step after being settled is dismantling the mind, deconstructing the mind. And that part is completely neglected in most of the meditators, especially the new age meditators who are associated with the new age stuff. So stop trying to penetrate your consciousness. If you see you are failing, probably some of you don't even see you are failing to dissolve your fear. So how to see whether your meditation is helping you or not is by reflecting on this. Am I free from the fear, free from the struggle? And if the truth is missing, the struggle is still there, the fear is still there. So this can be the sign that your meditation is not working. Now, when I'm talking about the fear, dissolving the fear for good, or not affected by the fear at all, not overcoming the fear in stasis. Overcoming the fear of stasis is not journey towards the truth. When people are experiencing the fear, they force themselves to experience the fear and experiencing the fear and working on the fear physically and mentally is just the outward journey. People challenge themselves. For example, if you are afraid of the height, you experience the height, and doing that again and again makes you get comfortable with the height. If you are afraid of the water, you go to the water, and then slowly get comfortable with the water, comfortable with the depth of the water. If you're afraid of public speaking, you start speaking, and later with your effort you get comfortable speaking. But the fear is still there, no matter you're getting comfortable with whatever things you were afraid of, but there's still a fear lingering, isn't it? So from the practice you understand that it doesn't work controlling, uh, putting yourself to experience the fear and adding something is not the way to dissolve the fear. The real dissolution of the fear is facing the fear and understanding where is the fear coming from, why we are experiencing the fear in the first place. Questioning in a way to trace the fear backward to figure out the root, and dissolving the root altogether, dismantling the root altogether until nothing is left. This is the process to undo the fear in life, to undo the struggle, to undo the fear, to undo the emotional fluctuation in life. And for me, this is the meditation, tracing the mind backward, tracing the fear backward, tracing the attachment backward, tracing the emotional fluctuation backward is the meditation. For me, this is a witness meditation. You're not giving up your responsibility. You are watching the circumstances, the situation in your life, and you are willing and open to explore why am I experiencing whatever I'm experiencing. This is a simple journey that is pretty much discarded in most of the meditators. Probably, if you're watching this, probably in your life you're also skipping this practice. For sure, meditating on something and being creative on that is fun. Like, concentrating on yourself and you're coloring your consciousness is fun. Or just focusing on yourself, relaxing is fun for time being. Because everybody likes to relax. So relaxation is fun. Being visualizing and being creative is fun. And people love to participate to that. But people are less interested in the self-inquiry practice, because self-inquiry practice is about being vulnerable, being open to your flaws, being open to your fear and attachment to yourself, and sitting with yourself and tracing the mind backward to see your own flaws and to dismantle the flaws is boring for the ego self. When the truth is missing, you are ego. You are ego self. And ego self create an illusion, makes you bored of the practice, because this is happening because the journey towards the truth, the journey towards the true freedom is about seeing the truth. And to see the truth, the ego must die. All colorings, all drama must go to see the truth. And especially when you come to the spiritual point where you realize that you have to let go everything. That's where the ego bounds. And that's why some people reject the real spiritual practice and just associate it with the superficial practice, which is controlling the body and mind practice. And the controlling the body and mind practice itself is a sign of fear of being nobody, fear of losing, fear of uncertainty. That's why the control is there. So, again, any result that you're looking from your meditation practice can be achieved, whether to, upgrade your life in the physical sense. You can get that, no problem. And if you want to see the truth, to be free from your mind, to be from your emotional, to be free from your fear, that is also possible. You just have to differentiate those two practices. And first of all, what do you want? What do you want? Sometimes people don't know what they want. They think what they want, but thinking is always changing. Especially when you have to let go everything. When you understand that, when you have this reference, then what you think of what you're wanting is not what you want. So that's the reality. Anyway, if you're seeking the truth, you gotta stop controlling yourself, and you gotta stop trying to penetrate the consciousness. You cannot penetrate the consciousness. You can come to the point to see the nature of the consciousness, and that's the end of the journey. Okay, hope this video makes sense to you. Yeah, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Take care for now. Bye.